Hello guys and welcome to another Mellow Motors video. This week we're racing the pink Porsche we won at last week's festival playlist. So strap on and let's get racing. This race is brought to you by your likes and your subscriptions. So we'll drop right into the action here, going down the Copper Canyon Springs. Down the hill here, this is actually a pretty tricky sector, but we managed to get a good exit to overtake the Ford GT40, our arch enemy. Actually, the Porsche 917 was made to defeat the Ford GT40. So just writing off prophecy right there in a way. This track is very fast, lots of winding corners, perfect for this kinds of cars, and we're actually catching on right now to what looks to be a Ferrari P4, which the GT40 was in turn made to defeat itself. So down the inside here, lots of fun driving these cars, except there's a bridge! Alright, so we gotta watch out for that bridge, since you can fall off it, or you can smash it to the wall and still fall off it. I don't know what to say about that. So we'll just continue racing. I think that's a good solution. Right there we took 3 positions, taking another one over here, and braking, almost running into the back of the Ferrari GTO, finding space around the outside, and then down the inside of these 2 other cars up into second position. A ka-chow of a start here by Mellow Motors, by myself. Why am I speaking about myself in third person? I don't know. But we are chasing the Shelby Coupe Daytona, and we're actually right up the back of him with 70% to go of the race. So it's looking pretty good for us. But actually going down the hill here, underneath the railings, he actually has a lot more top speed than I do, which is kind of surprising, considering that my car looks like a huge wing painted in pink, and his looks like more like a traditional model. But we're up to the back of him again. Looks like on the corners I do have him. So down the inside we go. Let's try not to fall off the bridge this time. Oh my god. Okay, we kept we kept it together right there. Can't believe we made past it the halfway point of the race. Onto this turn here. Oh, too wide, way too wide here. Having to go through the grass and brake. Oh my god, not to miss the checkpoint and lose both our positions. And they're gonna gain a lot of ground on us. And actually, with unbeatable AI, I was not able to catch up with them, so I do finish only in third position. But we'll go again here, catching up to the Daytona Coupe again, this time for third position, going up to the bridge, but I'm gonna keep it nice and tidy. Never mind that then, let's just try again. Here behind the Ferrari, but they're gonna check it out around the outside, and someone actually tries to put it down the inside here, and actually lands a pretty good move. This time it's the Ferrari GTO, but we're gonna try to hang it around the outside. They check it out again. What is it with Ferrari checking out, man? I'm able to take their positions, run a little wide here, do a little bit of a trick here, and manage to keep it on keep it on the bridge there, while we gain another position ahead of the Jaguar. Now chasing the Ford GT40, sending it out the inside, no love lost there. Though I do back out for the GT40 Mark 1, don't want to murder absolute everyone. I'm braking here just because this car can snap out of your hand so quickly. We get the moved on the inside there. And these cars, as I was saying, with no stability control and everything, they're not easy to control at all. Not on braking, not on turning, not on acceleration. But we are catching up here to the leader. Try to find some space on the inside, but I keep it pretty tame on the throttle, and he gets a better exit than me. Now heading up to the hairpin, let's see if a move can be made. He closes the door on the inside. I don't lunge for it. Try to keep a nice and tidy line. We're running out of corners here, 20% of the race to go, and as you can see here, down the final straight, he just has so much more top end in comparison to me. So doesn't look likely, except if he makes a big mistake, which he doesn't. and I take second position this race. So we'll try again, of course, under the train tracks here, coming into this pretty difficult, well, let's just pretend that didn't happen, as we get 2 positions here up on the start, making it 3 positions as we go down the inside of the Jaguar and try to find some space on the inside here again. We do, and that is 3 more positions up to second place. We've seen this kind of stuff before. Just last time it was with the Daytona Coupe, and this time I'm chasing the Ford GT40. Historically, this is my nemesis. This is the car, the Porsche 17. I almost said a wrong number. The Porsche guys will burn you alive if you say the wrong numbers. I've seen some grueling stuff, okay? I work with these guys. They can get pretty rowdy. But what really matters here is that we're chasing the victory, and it's only myself and the leader. I'm trying to keep it pretty tame around here, because with these cars, you can't really toss them around. These old cars, of course. I did put race tires on the car, but just in general, these cars are pretty unstable and pretty wild. So generally just letting up on the turn and not really pushing it guarantees that you finish the race in good standing. But here you can tell I catch up to the GT40. The last time I had overtaken him back there, and it just seems like he has too much on the straights here for me to be able to make a difference this time around. Maybe I'm not pushing too much, I'm pushing too little, you know, under driving the car, but we do end really close to him, so we'll try again next time. This final attempt at victory is brought to you by your likes and your subscriptions. So let's go racing one last time here at the Copper Canyon Sprints, starting in 8th place this time around behind the Ferrari. Well, we have to take evasive action going off track not to cause a collision there. But we do earn a position, which is, you know, always great. But we want to be in first place. Let's see if we can find some positions down the inside here. We find a couple. Are there any more? Oh, yeah, almost running into the back of my teammate here, and do actually touch the Jaguar on the rear. But we dispatch the Jaguar, going side by side with my teammate. I was eventually overtaking him around the outside, down the hill here. Very easy to understeer on the chicane as we do, but we managed to keep it under control, not to miss a checkpoint. But we do lose a bit of touch to the Ferrari P4 up ahead, but we are in the podium paying positions already. Good racing over here, but I do have to catch up. And so we go underneath the train tracks here into these nice flowing corners onto this difficult braking zone. I keep a straight line as possible, brake perhaps a little too late as I do tap the wall there, but I don't think I have raced this car this hard around this track. So we're making up ground against the 2 leading drivers here, keeping it on the track, really daring on the bridge. I find the grip around the outside there, which becomes the inside, and to take the position from the P4 and try to send it down the inside of the GT40, giving a little bit of a tap on the rear, but no love lost there as we go onto the second half of the circuit. Sticking right behind the GT40, putting all the pressure I can, trying to find the space, but that car is really good on the power. Gotta give it to that V8. It really does put the power down. But doesn't matter too much because we are on the draft, getting an advantage, and actually tapping him into the braking zone there and on the outside as well. So definitely finding more pace in the GT40 at this point, just not finding the actual space necessary to make the overtake happen. It is one thing to catch up, and it is an entirely other thing to make the overtake happen. As he makes a defense there, I actually get a wheel on the grass there and lose traction, touch the wall, lose a little bit of the ground I have made. But I am on the back of the GT40, get a little better run on that turn over there. Onto the draft of the GT40, he actually taps the brake there for no reason. I want to get a good slingshot on him, but he actually benefits off of that tap, and I send it down the inside, drifting ahead of him to keep the car on the track, establishing dominance. He's ways behind me. If I keep it nice and tidy here, I'm able to go down the final straight to take the victory for Mellow Motors on the Porsche 17 Pink Porsche. Let's go, baby. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, do leave that like down below. And if you want to see more like this, do subscribe to the channel. And as I said, these races are brought to you by your own likes and subscriptions. So it would mean the world to me if you would like to support the channel. Anyway, enough rambling, guys. Make sure to strap on for the next one.